Hi everyone, it's Vaeaea again. I'm here to bring you another tutorial, and this time I will be covering the creation process for Adventures Unlimited to get you started on your gaming experience. For those of you who don't have a client and are looking to download one, you can come to the website at Vaeaea.net, click on the links, and it will bring you to a page, and we suggest clients that you can use to play. I have used CMUD, Mush Client, and Portal. Currently I use Mush Client. CMUD is really good. It's just an advanced version of ZMUD, which I love, but it's really outdated and old, and it's really hard to find. Portal is not compatible with my OS, but I really liked it because it was very similar to ZMUD. And I use OS 8.1 Windows, just to let you know. I believe there's actually a supported version of ZMUD out there now, but I don't know where. Anyway, so we also have mobile clients. I use Blowtorch on my phone. It's really handy, and so that's a really good one to use if you're playing from like an iPad or something like that. And for those of you who don't want to bother downloading a client and would rather just access the game directly without having to, use another program, you can just come to the website at Vaeaea.net and click on the Play with Flash, which I cover in another tutorial and will link in this video. So I have a lot to cover, so I want to try and get started as fast as possible. ANSI is for the color in the game, so if you want color, say yes. If not, then you're just going to get white on black, just straight white on black. So when it comes to picking a name, don't pick a compound name, a pop culture name, or any slang words. Pop culture names would be Shakespeare, like Romeo and Juliet. Slang, I don't really like scuzzwad, things like that. Compound names can kind of be let slip if you have really good history and RP backing to the name and get approval from the M's, then there's a chance it'll be okay. So picking a medieval suitable name, Lizette. Password. Oops, I spelled it wrong. Go me. Now it brings you up to where you select your race. It gives you a nice chart where on the left you have the race and on the top you have class, and it will show you what classes are available to the race. Sorry, Quickling is a little messed up. I'd have to mess with my browser, but it's fine. I mean, the settings on this client, but I'm not going to do that right now. Necromancer is not yet in the game, so sorry about that. Monk is a very advanced class. Even veteran players sometimes have a hard time playing it when they give it a try, so I definitely do not suggest newbies to start out with this class. It's just not until you get a hold on the game. So, for the sake of simplicity, human. Also, you can type help and then the race name to get more information on the race you want to choose. Just to throw that out there. It gives you a rundown on the stats. Humans can put 2 extra trains into their primary stat. Meanwhile, other races can only put 1 into their primary. I want to be female. Yes, I would like to customize my experience. If you don't, it will just randomly generate stock, whatever it chooses. Hair color, just go for a generic blue-eyed blonde with light skin, thin. Height is halfling heads, which each halfling head is about 9 inches. So to figure out the height, you would do for, we'll say we're going to figure it out for feet. You would do the halfling head, so 6.7 times 9, and then the sum of that divided by 12, and you would get how tall your character would be in feet. So I'm going to go with 6'7", which I believe is about 5'4". Weight is the same as it is in real life. It gives you a nice summary of what you've chosen and the option to go back through if you don't like it. So if you don't like what you've picked, you can just say no, and it will start you over on the customization of your appearance. And then it will take you to what class to pick. You can type help, and then I believe the class name. Oh, it's so long. Okay, yeah, help and then the class, and it will give you information on that class. I'm going to go with cleric because that's what I know. And then a quick summary on the class. Neutral alignment. Alignments have been fixed, so it doesn't matter how many good mobs you kill, you won't become more evil, and no matter how many evil mobs you kill, you won't become more good. Once you pick an alignment, that is the alignment you are. Customization. This is going to take a little bit, but it's really handy to do, especially if you want to start out with more than just the stock skills and spells that have been given to you. So I will try to cover customization quickly. It's really handy for those who want to power level and so they want a really low TNL, or for those who want to quest and just have all the skills and spells off the bat. So let's see, I want to add, so you do add and then the name of the skill or spell you want to add. Oops. List will bring up the list again so you can check what you have and don't have. Let's see, what else do I want? I want lore, flail. Pay attention to the level you get the skill or spell and also the creation points it takes. At the bottom, it will show you the TNL that you're getting from each skill or spell that you add. Now I'm at 7,800 TNL. What else do I want to add? Haggle is a good one. So yeah, that's how you customize. You can remove stuff by drop and the skill name that you would like to remove. If you want to see what you have already added on to your character, you just type learned and it will show you the list and everything. Just realized some stuff. So it's really straightforward, really simple. Once you get through it, there you go. Oops. I had Infurion. Yeah, sure. And you can also type help and then the skill name or spell name, and it will give you information on that. I now have 20,000 experience per level, which is fine with me because I am a quester type. So, moving on. I'm surprised that didn't take very long, and I'm sorry if I didn't cover it enough, but once you get into it yourself, you'll learn it. You'll learn it. It's not that bad at all. So once you're done, you type done. And then it allows you to pick whether you want to use a mace or a flail. I prefer flails. That's just my own personal thing. People say that they're the best hitting weapon in the game, but you know, as far as I know, weapons are pretty balanced. So anyway, once you've chosen your weapon, it gives you the rules of the game. Definitely give those a read. And then a nice little welcome message from the M's. And you're in the game. You have been created. Well, Lizette has been created. And now that you're in the game, you start out in the school. And if you're new to the game, you definitely want to read everything you see. I will be covering the leveling after this in another video, which I will be, linking to this video. So tips of the tick will pop up. If you want to turn those off, you just type TOT. If you want to turn them back on, just type TOT again. Movement, north, west, south, east, up, down. So the first thing you're going to want to do is come 1 north and give the token that you start out with to Gerald. I'm at 9 minutes, so my recording is pretty much done. So the rest of this will be covered in another video. I've got creation all in one video, though, and that makes me really happy. So I hope it helps. If you have any questions, we have really friendly people who play this game, and they will try their very best to help you figure out your problem. And the M's will do their best as well. If you have any suggestions for my videos, just comment. And I'll see you around in the game. Thanks. Bye.